So today we're going to talk about the horrible news that just came up with Comixology and them losing somewhere between, I'm guessing, 50 to 75% of their workers. So I'm going to guess this might be the end of Comixology as we know it. For those who don't know about Comixology, it was an online service where you could get digital versions of your favorite comic books. Fundamentally, I thought it was a kind of not the best business plan. My reason being, why in the world would I pay $3 for a digital item? But isn't that funny? Because I sell PDFs. But I digress. So this has happened, in the last 24 hours. Maybe now by the time it goes up, it'll be 36 hours. And this is one of those moments where you have to go, I don't get what's going on. How did this happen? These guys were bought by Amazon. I mean, Amazon seems to be somewhat smart in the business area. So how couldn't they execute this one any better? Now, you want to add on top of that, this is where I like to say, why in the world would Marvel and DC put all their eggs in a basket by using Comixology as being their online distributor of digital comics? First and foremost, if you want to compare what Marvel and DC have done to like Shonen Jump, do you know that you can get the entire Shonen Jump catalog for $3 a month? How is that not something that DC and Marvel are not doing? I'm sorry. You guys have a bazillion comic books. If you put $3 a month on there, I would have been signed up years ago and wouldn't have thought any difference of it. I mean, I understand some people are like, well, $10 for comic books is reasonable. Dude, if I could get your entire digital catalog for less than $5, I'm buying it. I'm going to stay on so long that I'm going to forget I even have it. Because at that level of cheap, there's no barrier to entry. And let's be honest, they have been doing comic books, well, let's talk about Marvel, 60 years, and then DC, almost 100? Come on. The content you guys have that you could have people could be looking through right now could be making you tons of money just because you made it so cheap. But that didn't happen. And once again, we're in the same fiasco of the comic book industry as how's it going to survive. And I don't understand how this is still an issue in the 21st century. In 2023, we are still talking about the most basic issues of how to get comic books online. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. This should be an easy fix. This should be an easy fix by multiple people. But now, I guess we lost the biggest player in the industry. So, besides the people losing their jobs, let's not forget that part. Like, what are we going to do now? Like, what are we doing? The only other place that I know that you can get stuff for comic books is Drive-Thru Comics. Now, I know that because I'm on Drive-Thru RPG and have been so for 20 plus years. So, I can't understand how this problem is still plaguing them. I mean, Jesus Almighty. We have Marvel movies killing it in the theaters, and we can't figure out how to put together an online service to provide comic books to people at a reasonably cheap price. We're still seeing them one issue at a time. Guys, come on. I mean, I don't even know if it's frustrating is the right word, because this is just stupid. At this point, it's literally just stupid. How can this still be a thing? And, getting mad about it isn't an answer. So this always goes back to my whole idea, like I said, for the Amazing Universe comics, we probably won't even do like floppy books. It's going to go straight digital and go from that perspective. I mean, I can imagine Marvel not thinking, hey dudes, let's put together this service. They put the subscription together and we make really a whole bunch of money on a lot of people. Because I mean, I know of several comic book online services right now I can go to and read as much Marvel comics as I want for free. For free! So trying to get people to spend $3 for a digital comic I, Jesus, like I said, I don't know why I'm so upset by this, but it's just like another piece of the comic industry falling apart due to some stupidity that they don't seem to want to fix. But I'm not going to talk about that anymore. This is the end of this. So I hope the people at Comixology get a soft landing, and there's no one should be out of a job, especially for working hard, but it happens to everybody. So good luck. I hope it works out. What can I say? Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. If you like what we talked about, give us a lovely thumbs up. If you hated what we talked about, hey, give us a thumbs down. Like we always say, we're good either way. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all later.